Pisces, hi. Thanks for being here. This is something to look forward to. I'm going to mention we have our first full moon of spring, the full pink moon in the sign of lovely Libra on April 1st, 2026. So, whenever this happens to catch you, if it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But we are still in fiery Aries season for those celebrating and enjoying the energy it brings. Happy birthday to you, Aries. This season encourages us to get up and go, to move towards our own fiery rebirths, reflecting the spring equinox's awakening of nature. So, ruled by Mars, Aries invites cardinal fire, leadership, and structure into our lives. And the full pink moon gently carries us away from winter and towards a blank slate, fresh start with our hearts and with our intentions. So, the Venus ruled energy of this moon, like a wildflower, opens us to improve relationships with others and in personal transformations, heal and realign with this Libran influence, encouraging balance and harmony, healthy boundary setting, reorganization. This relationship moon can act as a mirror as well, as it reflects the true state of connections and if they're serving you from the highest vibrations or if they're preventing your peace. So address any imbalances that may be eliminated and cultivate equilibrium in your life. Feel free to use heart-centered rituals. For example, carry a rose quartz, moonbathe. Most importantly, utilize the Venusian influence as it is lucky at its peak in love or in connections in general. So Pisces, let us begin. So those welcome here, welcome. Clear the space around me and anybody listening from any unwanted energies, and that they be cleared, cleansed, returned to sender. With prayer for your angels, your ancestors, and your spirit guides, that they may assist you with your message today. May we receive from the highest to our highest vibrational selves to guide us in the energies we need to work with right now, Pisces. All right, let's begin. We've cleared the space, we've saged. Pisces, this is your space, your message. What is it you need to know at the time this crosses your path? And I was doing like a pre-read for you earlier. Your cards were flying on the floor. So we'll see what anxiously wants to come out for you right now. The Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius, Three of Cups, Nine of Cups. I feel like this is a manifestation coming through, wanting to come through for you if you do so choose to see it that way. The Seven of Pentacles here. Some seed that you've planted, Pisces, is going to sprout something. The Three of Cups, a celebration of sorts. And it's allowing room for you to celebrate the Wheel of Fortune. And it wasn't without hard work and attention to detail, the Seven of Pentacles, that you manifested this. It didn't just fall in your lap, Pisces. It's something you've been working hard at, and you're going to be able to have space to celebrate it. Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Swords. It's taken some time to come as well. King of Cups, you. King of Wands, fire presence or air as well. Oh, you have Earth. So you're utilizing every element, but the King of Cups here, most importantly, is you. And it's about being emotionally open to this presence, whether it's a person that you're manifesting or, again, a celebration of sorts. The Wheel of Fortune is change, transformation. And I feel like it has been elusive. The Seven of Swords. You haven't seen it. Or it's almost like a manifestation that, when you set your intentions, you're supposed to forget about it. You're supposed to put it aside. Because if you focus too much on the pot that's boiling, it's always like the second you look away, it boils over. At least for me anyway. The King of Cups. The Nine of Cups is you. Let me clarify this King of Cups, please, for Pisces. Could be dealing with a fire sign. We have the King of Wands under that. Could be Leo, could be Sagittarius. Or you're planting seeds, waiting for something to come here with the Wheel of Fortune. And it's unpredictable, I feel, with that Seven of Swords. It's almost strategic, the way that it comes through. The King of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles here on the bottom. Two of Cups, Three of Wands. If it's in regards to a connection, there are changes to come. I like to see, especially that Nine of Cups with the Three of Wands, it's almost like something off on the horizon. You're mastering something with the Eight of Pentacles. The 7 to the 8, you're moving up a level. I get an oracle for a clue for you. You may not feel it right now with the Seven of Swords, but that's the universe being strategic around you. Not sneaky, just it's almost like it has a surprise for you, that Three of Cups. Because you're supposed to go through what you're supposed to go through right now, this waiting period, the Seven of Pentacles. Paying close attention to details. It's Taurus. We have Aquarius here as well. You could be dealing with a fixed sign. Netcaster. Preparations come to fruition, number 42. What you're sending out into the universe is about to reveal itself to you, Pisces. The eyes of the eagle rising above the fray, number 18. I was getting this Led Zeppelin song too for you, and I didn't know how it was going to come through, but here's the eagle. Let me find the lyrics. It was, it's 10 years gone. Something about a 10-year cycle could be significant as well. Or is it just one moment, Pisces? It's Robert Plant, who is a Leo, was talking about like an ultimatum or the passage of time from this song, but specifically it was the lyrics. As the eagle leaves the nest, it's got so far to go, but change is happening. 10 years gone. It's a song by Led Zeppelin, if you feel free to look it up, but Eyes of the Eagle, 7 to 10 years, something here with the Wheel of Fortune closing and the Seven of Swords, 777. You have luck around you, number 18 and number 42 for the Netcaster. This is a vision and a sort of manifestation that doesn't directly present itself to you until it is time. And I feel like for you, Pisces, now is the time. It's been very strategic in the lessons that you've had to learn along the way, the Wheel of Fortune, the Seven of Swords, for this change to sort of come about. But you had to make some difficult decisions here to make this manifestation. You had to work hard for this. It's not something that, again, just fell into your nest, your lap. The Eyes of the Eagle, it's a vision that you had, and it could be about music. It was something, of course, I read deeply into the meaning of the song, which was an ultimatum about his musical career. So that could be significant to someone, Pisces. If not, it's about your dreams, your goals that you're chasing, the Netcaster, what you're putting out into the universe, the law of attraction, and believing in it. The Three of Cups, King of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. Mastering the energies of the universe that you cannot see, but understanding it on some level. Because you're rising above, it's a very high frequency that you're tuned into right now, Pisces. If you're listening to frequencies right now, or if you're creating them, if you're a musician, it's something you're writing into your timeline. And I feel like it's very positive change for you. You're following your North Node, the Wheel of Fortune here. It could be Sagittarius, or for some, Scorpio. We have the King of Water. But I feel like that's you. Putting your whole heart and your emotional space into something that you're creating, the Netcaster that you're sending out to the world, perhaps. And seeing what comes back in return. I think this Three of Cups is what comes back, and it's something happy. It's something to celebrate that you really didn't think would come. And it could be a connection, it could be a friendship circle, it could be a community. But whatever it is, Pisces, the universe was guiding you towards something better. From whatever you're in now or whatever you were in the past, to manifesting this reality to the future. The Nine of Cups is a dream come true. Dreams really do come true, Pisces. Pisces, let's move into your love energy. See who's the strongest around you at the time you happen to find this, Pisces. Pisces, please. Their energy first, the Four of Wands, King of Water, and the Five of Water. You, the Two of Swords, King of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like you're trying to move slowly to make a decision, a clear decision with the Two of Swords, King of Swords, and the King of Earth. There's that Three of Cups again, that celebration for you. After some decision that you make, Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords. Be Taurus or Scorpio that we have here. Let me get a little clearer with tarot here. You have air and earth around you, Pisces. A reconciliation after something emotional, that Four of Wands, Five of Cups. Very emotional, but you're taking it slow and thinking logically with this energy, this situation, Two of Swords. You want to be clear as why you're moving slowly or taking things slowly with them. The Hierophant, the Eight of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. The Five of Wands, the Fool, the Ten of Swords. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you're currently working with this person, but you're working through an ending. Either that or it was on the cusp of ending. The Hierophant, the Two of Pentacles, is sort of up in the air about, is this energy going to shift in a positive direction towards reconciliation? And I feel like telling you it's up to this person to accept something here with the Five of Cups. They're showing up with heavy Taurus. You, the Fool, the Ten of Swords. You want something to end. Whether it be the confusion, the back and forth of the Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords. So you can start a new beginning with this person, the Fool. Four of Wands, Seven of Wands, the Emperor, Aries energy. Six of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Two of Swords. And you're not sure maybe if you want to begin again or start something in order to move it to the next level. The Page of Wands. I feel like you're collecting information about this person through an exchange. It could be communication. Page of Wands. The pages meaning messages. Fire, Hermit, Virgo energy. And then them thinking about what it is that they wish to see fulfilled in this connection. Nine of Cups. They want a healthy, positive reconciliation with you, Pisces. But is that what you want? I feel like you're trying to determine how this conflict is going to end with the Five of Wands, Ten of Swords. Something could be sensitive, emotional. You have divine masculine presence around you, the Emperor. Or you could work with this person. This is high level here. Four of Wands, Seven of Wands, King of Pentacles, Eight of Wands again. And the Well. The Hanged Man, the Nine of Cups, the Two of Cups. There's that Three of Pentacles again, collaboration. It takes, two or more energies to make this function. Three of Pentacles, Capricornian influence, the Fool. Begin again. And there's two fairies on the Six of Cups, but the Hangman, Nine of Cups, Two of Cups. You want to see your manifestation come to life, but maybe you aren't quite sure how. And in that Hanged Man position, you're trying to gain a fresh perspective of maybe how they see things. You're in deep thought here. The King of Swords especially, you're trying to think from the highest vibration. And I want to tell you, eliminate any distractions when it comes to this big of a decision, Pisces. I feel like this can be a challenge or a conflict that you're trying to end with this person, and they mean well. The Eight of Wands here is a shift in energies, the well that they're being tapped into. That could either be their emotional state, runs deep, or they want to create something with you on a higher level, whether that be living with one another, moving it to the next level, or this is a deep communication that you're going to have about where your values align with the Hierophant Taurus energy, the Four of Wands, Emperor Aries energy. And that could be you, that could be them. But I feel like this communication needs to take place either way for your manifestation to come in. It's almost like a challenge, or it's presented as a challenge with the Five of Wands to you or to them. It's in your energy though. You have 2222. You have the Two of Earth, the Two of Air, Two of Air again, and the Two of Water. About seeing eye to eye. I feel like there's a lot of confusion or battling with seeing eye to eye here. The Two of Cups. But the well, they're tapped into you or connected emotionally, intuitively, Pisces. On some level. And the Five of Cups, yeah. Two of Pentacles. I feel like what they're throwing around is something that they are trying to protect their peace with, but it's an emotion that they haven't yet to accept here. So maybe perhaps, a healthy conversation about your perception, the Hanged Man, your thoughts, that deep thought that you're in, that wish fulfillment. The Fool, the Nine of Cups can be sort of like a daydreamy frequency that you're on. Sharing it with that person will really clear things up. Because the well, I feel like they're receptive to hearing what it is you have to say to clear things up. Especially if there's confusion on your end. Theirs seems like this emotional confusion, and yours is like a mental confusion about where this conflict is sort of coming from. Is it out of the blue? Is it something wrong with them? Something wrong with you? What? I feel like there needs to be an eye-opening conversation, no matter how deep that may go. The well can go pretty deep, but it's from good intentions. The Eight of Wands is the intention of moving things forward in a positive trajectory from your highest vibrational selves is when this conversation needs to take place for this reconciliation, Pisces. And I feel like they'll begin to understand you on a deeper level, whether you're the Emperor or they're your Emperor. This is something of, it feels high value. It feels like responsibilities. It's a serious note. And it could really end a conflict. With this Five of Wands, Ten of Swords, I feel like this is the end of the conflict. You wish for it to end with the Fool. You want to start a new beginning with this person that's very balanced and peaceful. Venus energy, Taurus, or perhaps Libra. And I feel like it just takes the both of you, the Three of Pentacles, this Fool, being open. Maybe your energies are just different from each other if you're dealing with fire or earth. They just seem a bit different, but they complement each other. The Three of Pentacles, the Fool. You have similar interests or something in common that can really help this wish be fulfilled, this manifestation of love here on earth that is very needed. The well, the Emperor, I feel like they're looking to you for guidance, for maybe not initiation, but for an answer. The well, sending their message to you in some way where they can't emotionally accept something, the Five of Cups that they're in right now. And I feel it goes deep, that Scorpio energy. It could be their placement in their chart. The king of earth, they view you, if this isn't them, they view you as this stability in their life, this person to look up to, this wise individual to sort of initiate the change in one particular area, perhaps. And I feel like this is going to be very positive for you. That's that fresh start energy where you can enter into something spontaneous and feel free to grow through your dreams or manifest your dreams. Because the dream really is coming true for you, Pisces. Whether it's one you had in actuality or just, something you may have forgotten about. If you manifested as a young child or something you always wished for, the Fool, the Nine of Cups. I feel like you have an opening here to really put something to sleep, the Ten of Swords, to really put that conflict to rest and come together with someone. I feel like it's time, Pisces, the Four of Wands, to accept this calling. It's a higher calling. To being with this person, to connecting with this person, you have a big decision to make. Knight of Cups, the Hanged Man, you're in deep thought about this. About where it is you want to go. You can still pursue your dreams in this type of connection. The Hierophant, the Four of Wands, I feel like your values match. What it is you're looking for in a person. With the Six of Pentacles is this equal give and take that you're looking for, Pisces. And it just takes a communication to clear things up, which I feel like this person is very open to having. Sort of throwing things around. Whatever those topics may be, it's not very specific, but it's going to be different for all of you, Pisces. So enjoy having this conversation. I feel like it will change the understanding they have of you in a very positive light, Pisces. It'll help to really share your inner desires, your dreams even. Just tell them your dreams. It'll open up room for conversation and making them come true, especially if they're positive ones. I love those. So have fun with that. Bye. Thanks for being here.